Hey guys, and welcome to TechKnow News. Today we've got a follow-up to our previous news story, which is about the Samsung Note 7s. Samsung has now released an official statement. They are recalling all of them. Yes, you heard right. Every single phone. 2.5 million Note 7s have been sold, and Samsung has released an official statement saying that they are recalling all of them as they can't guarantee which ones are and which ones aren't safe. So be sure to check their website on how to go about getting your phone replaced. It shouldn't take too long to have that done, and it is completely free to the customers. It's very nice of them because obviously you don't really want an unsafe device in your house. You can't trust it on charge overnight and so on. Hopefully their recall and their fix will actually work, and this is the end of the issue. Next up, thanks to Linus Tech Tips for this. You can find a link in the description about this. He has leaked all of the information about the new Razer Blade Stealth, which he unboxed at a convention he's currently at. It's going to be using next year's Intel processors, which are codenamed Kaby Lake, which is the 7th gen. It has 16 gig of RAM instead of the small amount it had before, and they've also upped the internal storage too. This is certainly a great step forward for the laptop, as people thought it was lacking in the previous one compared to some of the other things that are available. It still has the nice chroma keys and everything like that, and the great display too, so hopefully this doesn't make it too much more expensive. If so, it will be great for all the people that are starting or going back to university this year as a great choice over the MacBooks. Speaking of MacBooks, however, there is an Apple event tomorrow where they are supposed to be announcing the new iPhones, Apple Watches, and maybe the MacBooks as well. They're also apparently going to be releasing a whole new range of Beats which work with Lightning ports or are Bluetooth, because Apple is of course removing the headphone jack from their new phone, so they need new headphones to go along with it. So this is the new era of headphones, headphone jacks and Apple Watches. Be sure to check that out. That is on at 6 PM tomorrow. That's British Standard Time, so just run it through Google for your current location just to know what sort of time that is going on. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do and don't announce, because there's also apparently going to be a new iPad as well, but we're not sure if the iPads and MacBooks are going to be coming up later in the year. I hope that they announce them tomorrow, because that means they'll be in time for me to buy one of the new MacBook Pros for university. Another event going on tomorrow is a Sony event where we expect to see a new version of the PS4 console, which has currently been leaked online, but we cannot confirm whether or not these are legitimate or just very good fakes. But it would be nice if they slim down the console even further, especially as Xbox is releasing their Xbox One Slim too. So it would be great if they do that. There might be some kind of spec bump as well, just to make it more powerful. But most of all, because they're just nice new consoles, they're still battling it out, but PS4 has sold quite a lot more than Xbox, so it'll be interesting to see how this affects their sales figures. Last but not least is a little story, which is apparently Sony is dropping the Z range completely. They have released all sorts of different Xperia Z phones over the years, and I think that they're now beating a dead horse with that, and they should move forward, and that is what they have announced they're going to be doing. So hopefully we see a bit more innovation from Sony in their smartphones over the next couple of years. Now they're dropping away from that. It gives them a bit more freedom into changing the design and the hardware around a bit, instead of just smacking a big number of megapixels on the camera and trying to make it seem like it's a different phone every year. Don't think we don't see you, Sony. So that's it for the news. I will be sure to do follow-ups on the Apple and Sony events in another report tomorrow evening, potentially, where we can go over all of the new things that have been announced and what that means compared to the old ones. So thanks very much for watching, and have a good day.